Arcades were a huge part of my childhood, and I still love these machines today, even though they're much harder to find now. I remember being crowded around by strangers and calling next and having a great time. While it's sad to see the arcades go away, it's great we got these games at home now. I'm doing a rundown on my top 10 favorite arcade games that I've played. Enjoy! Number 10 was a hard choice. I was torn between this and two other similar games. Marvel Super Heroes, the arcade game, and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, but feel Marvel Super Heroes vs. Street Fighter just beat them out. It took all the great stuff of the original Marvel Super Heroes arcade game and crammed in Street Fighter. I love how this game added the switching of characters mid-fight. It was a refreshing addition to the fighting genre. With a great variety of fighters, pretty dang cool special effects, and over-the-top combos, this is one of my favorite crossover fighters in the Versus series by Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 comes in at number 9. This game took the same formula as our number 10 game and exploded out with the content. This fighter is what led me to purchase a Dreamcast. It's so dang good. With 56 selectable characters, 28 from each side respectively, you now battle 3-on-3. I was so excited when I saw that I could play as some of my favorite comic book and Capcom characters, Cable and Mega Man topping that list. The action in this game is even more fast-paced and over the top, except I'm a button masher and not a combo guy. I also spam Hadoukens. I feel this game set the tone for all fighting games that came after, and it set a high bar. Our number 8 game is Time Crisis 2. I love how this series altered the on-rail light gun games. Instead of just standing there and taking enemy fire over and over, you were actually able to duck and cover by pressing on a small footpad during a level. This actually added a lot of immersion to the game and made you really feel you were interacting with what was going on the screen. Also, the game gave the player choice about which way they want to go at times. This was nice because it added some replayability to the game, so you could choose a different path than you played previously. There still is a degree of learning the spotting patterns of the enemies, but thanks to the duck and cover system, you can plan it ahead better. So instead of always wondering about the enemy that's coming next, you can duck and wait. If you have a friend and can find a 2-player cabinet of this, do yourself a favor and play it. You will not regret it. Coming in at number 7 is NBA Jam. This is the game that made me take interest in basketball. Although I have to say I was incredibly disappointed to find out that real NBA players can't shove each other around all the time or set the balls on fire. Legally, that is. But NBA Jam made the list because it took what I thought was a boring sport and made it into a fast and easy to pick up game. The over-the-top dunks didn't hurt either. Neither did all these great sound clips. I feel NBA Jam inspired future titles like NFL Blitz and NBA Street, but this one was the best of them all. Raiden is our number 6 arcade game. Raiden, I should look up how to pronounce words. Raiden is a top-down shooter that I feel was the precursor of the bullet hell genre, which features games like Ikaruga and Geometry Wars. It's pretty standard as far as having different weapons and bombs, but I like how the weapons power up and actually look different when powered up. And the difficulty scales up rather quickly. In the first level alone, you have to fight 2 bosses that spray bullets everywhere. I couldn't even beat this part, but I liked it because it was more challenging than other top-down shooters at the time. It was released on the PlayStation, so if you can't find a cabinet of it, give that a look. I highly recommend it. So what do you think of 10 through 6? Any of your favorite games on that list? Leave me a comment down below saying if you played anything, or what you think of the list so far. I'll be bringing you number 5 through 1 in a second countdown really soon. I just need to put the finishing touches on it. So, until next time, this is Adam, signing off.